Alright, so today we are going to look at what should be your first scale. Now, if you're a beginner, you've come to the right place. If you're not a beginner and you're looking at more advanced stuff, shoot over to one of the other videos where we look at more advanced concepts. However, if you are a beginner, if you know your first few chords and you're interested in learning scales, but you're not sure where to start, this is for you. The minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to look at this because it is hugely versatile. It will put you in the same bracket as players such as Slash, David Gilmour, Zakk Wylde, B.B. King. Such a diverse range of players, such a diverse scale. It needs to be the foundation, the very bedrock of what you're learning. Let's take a look at the A minor pentatonic scale in its first position. I'm going to go through these nice and slowly for you. So, first finger, 5th fret, 6th string, that's your first note, that's your A. And then pinky, 8th fret, 6th string, that's your C. First finger, 5th string, that's your D. 3rd finger, 7th fret, there's your E. And then the last note, because this is the 5th note, right here, that's a G, and that is on the 4th string, 5th fret. And we don't finish there though, we keep going down the whole width of the neck. So back to A. That's on the 7th fret of the 4th string. 5th fret, 3rd string next. That's your C. And then 3rd finger playing the D on the 7th fret, 3rd string. 1st finger again, 2nd string, 5th fret. Another E. And then pinky, playing the 8th fret, 2nd string, that's a G, and then we're back to A again on the 1st string, 5th fret, and then the last note in this shape is a C with your pinky again, 1st string, 8th fret. One more time. And then back up. Now, another really important way that will help you visualize and memorize the pattern of the A minor pentatonic scale is from the view of your bar chord. So if you know your minor bar chord, this will really help you. And what's really important is to connect that chord shape to the scale shape. So that's our A minor chord based off our top E string here, right, on the 5th fret. And you want to keep that chord in mind when you're playing with your A minor pentatonic scale. Because those notes in the chord are the strongest sound. Alright, they're going to sound best with your A minor chord. So whenever you're finishing a phrase, they're the ones you want to hang on. So you always want to be visualizing that chord in your head while playing through the scale. So if I play some phrases like that, I'm finishing here, which is in the chord, that's an A, that's the first in the chord. Or maybe I go and I finish on my E here, that's in the chord. That's a 5th in the scale. Or maybe I finish here, and that's a minor third in the scale. Alright, and that's obviously also in our chord. Right, now we've had a look at the first position of the A minor pentatonic scale. Let's think about how we can practice this effectively. What we're going to do first of all is just run up and down that scale. Okay, we're going to think about our finger position a little bit. We're going to think about our picking, and you're going to use this backing track that I've made specifically for you. And the advantage of using the backing track is twofold. One, it means that you have to stay in time, and I much prefer to use a backing track than a metronome, because the beep, beep, beep of a metronome is enough to drive anyone crazy. But the second benefit we're going to be getting at the same time is that of hearing the notes in context, and that's really, really important for your ear training and just to get used to those notes. Now it's your turn. Pause the video, hit the link in the description below to get the backing track up, and play through a few times until you feel comfortable with it, and then come back and we'll move on to the next part of the lesson. Hopefully now you're more familiar with the scale shape there of the first position of the A minor pentatonic scale. Right, now I hope you actually did that, by the way, because remember, you're here to learn, I'm here to learn, we're all here to learn, we all want to get better, okay? So the only way we're going to do that is by putting the work in and doing the exercises. If you didn't do it, go back and do it. Anyway, when you were doing it, you may have noticed that some notes sounded better than others with that backing track, and they will have been your A, your C, and your E. Now the reason for that is because they are your chord tones. They are the three notes that make up the triad that the A minor chord is made out of. Now if you're unfamiliar with some of these terms and you don't understand this theory, then please go and check out some of the other videos, because it's important to understand it. So the next step is looking at some licks and contextualizing that pattern even more, so you can really use it and make it your own. So I've got some licks I've made up. They all hang on the triad notes at the end. Alright, here's the first one. So we're going to start really slow and then get a bit quicker, adding a bit of blues shuffle feel on the last one. Starts by running down an A minor triad and then coming back up the scale to finish on an A. Here we go. A little bit quicker. The shuffle feel. Okay, next one. This one also uses the A minor triad around the 5th fret, spaced around that, bends up to an A to finish. Nice and slow. bit of a shuffle feel. Alright, number 3. So this one runs down the scale before a nice whole tone bend up to the E, finishing on the tonic, the A again. Nice and slow. A bit quicker. Shuffle feel. Yeah. Nice. Like that one. And our last one, number 4. This goes up in groups of 4 before finishing on a nice bend to our tonic, our A note again. Nice and slow. A little bit quicker. And then with our shuffle feel. Right, now it's your turn. Come up with some simple licks yourself. In position 1, finish on an A, a C or an E. Remember, they are the chord tones, they are our strong sounds. We want to finish on those. Use the backing track to practice with, play along with that. It's there for you to use, okay? There are also other videos of the other positions, so check those out once you're comfortable with this first one. We're also going to look at ways to connect these positions because we don't want to end up just stuck in one place on our guitar. So connecting positions is really important. We're going to look at the chord shapes in all of those positions too, help us visualize our strong tones. We're going to also have a look at different ways we can practice them, different fingering exercises. There is going to be so much really cool stuff just based off these pentatonic scales. It's going to keep you busy and me for a long time. Alright, enjoy your practice, have fun, that's the most important thing, and we'll see you soon. Take care.